All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great Monday, man. Is it still Monday? Ooh, that is still Monday. Um, Real quick, man. I just want to say this, and when it comes to Brian Schottenheimer, Dallas Cowboys head coach, I'm noticing he is getting something, and I think I spoke on this a little bit before. It seemed like he's really getting controls of this team. They're really letting him be the face of this thing. Now we all know Stephen Jones. He gonna do a little interview. He's not. I don't see Stephen Jones as the egotistical guy that I would say Jerry Jones is. Thank you, baby. That I would say Jerry Jones is. I think he cheap as hell, but I don't see him as the egotistical guy that Jerry Jones is. I say that to say it feels like Jerry is falling back. Now, that's a good thing. First of all, as a Cowboy fan, that is a good thing. That's the number one thing we want to say. We've been saying for years, Jerry, bro, you got it. You won. You done it. You did it all. You got the moolah, baby. You got the bag. You got the sack. You got the duffel bag when it comes to the bag. All right, you got it. You won that game. All right. So my thing is, we always said, bro, just go live. You still own the team. You still the owner. You've made a name for yourself. You stated your claim. You're Jerry freaking Jones, the man of Dallas Cowboys. All of that. And finally, it's starting to feel like we're hearing less and less of Jerry. Now, on the surface, that sounds good, right? And not that we don't like him as a businessman. Jerry, the businessman, love you, buddy. Jerry, the entrepreneur, like I said, the business owner, the investor, the philanthropist, all of that. Jerry, by golly gee whoopers, wow. Love you, man. But when it comes to football, when it comes to football, we would like for you to get your hands out of the pot. And it seems like that's what he's doing. Right now, this is June. Man, June is getting out of here, man. Boy, birthday in 14 days, man. Oh, I'm getting old. Now that's the good part. The other part of me is like, why Brian Schottenheimer is the coach that you're deciding to do this with? Why is Brian Schottenheimer the one that you decide, all right, I'm going to take my foot off the gas a little bit. All right, y'all got it. Hey, and you're allowing him to be the face of this team. Because, hey, look, I keep saying it, man. Brian Schottenheimer, like, you hear me talk about him. Like, when the last time you heard me talk about Mike McCarthy, if it wasn't about a contract or something? You darn sure didn't hear me talking about Jason Garrett unless he was clapping. You really didn't hear, you know what I'm saying? But with Brian Schottenheimer, I watched the interviews. It feel like they are allowing this man to talk. They're allowing him, when you hear the players talk, you hear them talking about the coach. You'll hear it sound like, hey, man, I run through a brick wall for old Shotty Too Hotty right there. We love Shotty. Now, this is you. Sounds good. He got the speaking. Look. He got the speaking down. He got the motivational talk down. Right? He got that part down. But for some reason, it just felt like the Joneses said, okay, this is our guy. Brian is our guy, and we're going to give him the keys to the castle. Why? Yeah, I get it. He's been in the league for 20-some years. No other owner has said, Hey, yo, make him a head coach. What, 2 or 3 years ago, he didn't even have a job in the league. Not only do it seem like the Dallas Cowboys hired him, it seems like they gave him the key to the castle, the outhouse, the garage. They gave him the keys to everything. That's what it feels like. Now, by the time football season roll back around, we might get a lot more of the old Jerry Jones. We don't know. But the question I got, and it's a real question. Is it that they really believe that this guy who's never been a head coach before, that no one thought was qualified? Is it that they believe they found the diamond in the rough? They found their guy? They found the man? Or done Julio, baby. They found they scapegoat. Or they have found their scapegoat. See, last year, Jerry took all the heat. So much that he came out with talking smack, said nobody can do what I've done. Nobody can run this damn thing like I can run it because all they're going to do is come back and ask me. Jerry put it on the table. Jerry stuck his chest out and said, I'm big dog. I'm running things. The buck stops right here. I've been doing it so long and can't nobody do it better than me. Jerry said we're going all in. And then when we didn't go all in, got mad because people said, wait, man, you told us we were going all in. We did go all in. And then got mad because we wanted to hold him to that standard. Jerry said, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I'm giving the keys to Brian Shaw. Hey, Brian, you take that bullet this year, buddy. Hey, you lay it out. Hey, you said, not me. I'm not dealing with that. I ain't dealing with no more. I'm going to get on my $250 million yacht, probably fly on my $100 million plane, land in my $1 billion house, or fly to $1 billion. I don't know. This man got so much money. His money got money. They got money because he got money. So somebody, they got a lot of money. Anyway. But, hey, man, I'm having fun, but I'm serious. I'm serious, though. Because it's I don't know. Now, for some people going to say, dang, Chris, man, just be, hey, dog. Don't get mad at me for just saying what we've been saying. And that's another thing we're going to talk about in the next video. I'm tired of people acting like people are just out here, they're just saying stuff and they just hate the Cowboys. No, we're just going off of history, but we'll talk about that later. But why Brian Schottenheimer? Because if it works, Jerry's a genius. If it don't, he's Brian Schottenheimer, the scapegoat. He wasn't really qualified that anyway. We gave him a shot because of his lineage, and you know, we felt good about him. But you know, you try things and they don't work. You know, he's the scapegoat. So let me know down in the comment. Am I reaching? Am I bugging? Am I tripping? Or do this just seem a little funny? But hey, if Shotty's the man, they believe it, and they get the hell out the way, and he go in here and do his thing in a couple. I'm not saying he gonna get to the Super Bowl in 1 year. Like, stop. But if he start to see this team really change and see the demeanor and the culture change, then I'm all for it. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you gotta be great. Subscribe.